following the gargantuan horror that was the last mission, it's nice to be able to follow up with something easier. In, you know, Operation Crystal Line, a terror mission in Shenzhen, China. I actually did go and look up how to pronounce Shenzhen. The results of my research exposed for all to see, it didn't help that much.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
I don't think looking up pronunciations is actually that helpful for me. My problem isn't figuring out how words should be pronounced. My problem is that I struggle with basic speech. You would think this would stop me from making, you know, a largely speech and personality based YouTube series, but hey, welcome to mission number 30. So, here. I remember when I was, you know, figuring out what to say at the start here, I remember the useless stat I gave you last terror mission, that these missions were coming in roughly every 10 missions, and hey, here we are, mission 30, the third terror mission. I'm not looking forward to episode 40, that's all I can say about that. So as it is, this is the pizza parlor, but standard terror mission tactics apply. We spam battle scanners, try and stop pods killing civilians in the fog of war. We move quickly, we dispatch aliens as soon as possible on the turn we meet them. Getting them on the turn we meet them would help. As Dave Grohl once famously said, done, done, on to the next one. I think that's what he said. Anyway, terror missions I think can be slightly less difficult to actually survive because the aliens are busy killing other people and not M-Kom for a change, but it can be a lot harder to have a successful mission. So who do we want to move with first? Mr. James and Cheeky all have battle scanners. It's just where we want to throw them from. Cheeky's got the longest range. Mr. 1% Cheeky, so he can lob one right out here. We can get some kind of idea what we're dealing with. Oh. I don't mean to be unprofessional, but it looks like we have 5 zombies, says Dr. Enst. Is it one of these missions? And by one of these missions I mean you do get terror missions that are just entirely zombies and chrysalids, which can be an improvement to me, I think. Do we want to activate this turn? Because we could.
On my way. Weapons free.
I've activated something else. And it sounds like chrysalids. Hubris for you. I don't think Banksy has a good shot. Oh, Banksy will have a good shot. If Mister gets the hell out of dodge. Who else do we have? We've got Gairav, we've got 2 assaults. Gairav can shoot one of them twice. It'll be fine. The zombies aren't going to reach us. The one problem for the zombies is that we activate them and they might split off, and that is, I just was not paying enough attention. So Mister can come back to here. Even with a massive scatter, the Shredder's still going to hit. Not do that much damage, but that's fine. Cover is largely irrelevant if we are only facing mobs that can hit us in melee and nothing else.
Nailed it.
Epiphanes doesn't need to get up that close, and James kind of does. Does James have... No, James has Steadfast, which means he's not ideal for this mission, to be honest.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Chief Savage Man can probably finish off
Heading there now.
that big one. Ooh, that big one could be a problem. Who else do we have? Darth Lux can now see those. Yeah, here we go. 9 damage with the Shredder. CSM will save for the flush, just in case we need it.
Bye-bye.
Let's save Epiphanes' ammo if we can. Because Epiphanes has hit and run, that will deplete the laser weapon like crazy. We can overwatch with Gaurav, but will they come into his sight? I don't think they will, so I'd rather just prepare him to take 2 shots next turn. I mean, we could run and gun Epiphanes, and that would give him a shot this turn, but it wouldn't actually kill anything, so I don't think there's much point. I don't even want to overwatch him. I mean, Chrysalids, it is looking very likely that it's a zombie mission. Dawn of the Dead, Light of the Living Dead. I haven't actually seen zombie movies that much. What was the Simon Pegg one? You know, the one thing I like about zombies, they can't actually climb, so this guy up here, he's safe. The zombies might just come straight for us, which would be great. There's one civilian right here that could be... Oh, there's one right there, of course. Shining through the wall. Rip that guy. The one good thing about it being zombies and not chrysalids right here is that zombies don't implant eggs. None of these dead civilians will become chrysalids, I'm pretty sure. If they do, then we can just rewind back to this point. I'll do that in editing and everyone can go, oh, I told you so. But they are surrounding this guy. Is that going to be our priority for this turn? Try and save this one civilian. Because that's how slow zombies can move. Jump out the window, surely. Surely there's space for you to jump out the window. Come on, mate, leg it. You can outrun the zombies. These are the one thing you can outrun. Mate. I don't know what you've done. Okay, this guy evidently can't run. We could run and gun in Epiphanes. Save that guy, but that would get rid of Epiphanes' hit and run, which is something we really want in this situation. I might have committed too hard here. Banksy is not going to be useful this turn. Right, what we want most of all is to make sure our own guys don't get hit. So we're going to take out the ones closest to us. I think I've moved Epiphanes up too far. Next target. Probably that one. James without running gun. He's going to concentrate on this one. Might be able to one-shot him. Excellent. Epiphanes can hit most of those. Oh, come on, frame rate. This is ridiculous. I mean, we have grenades, but grenades would kill the civilian as well, obviously. Alerts can only hit that one, so might as well. Mr. might as well move up here, because James is already up here. Oh, 90%. Could kill that guy, so take that. Excellent. Chief can do a lot of damage.
That's affirmative.
Move to there, make sure you can see at least one of them. Can see both of them. 86, 86. Oh, come on now. Chief, a man's life is at stake here. Hit and run will finish that off. Do I want him to, though? Because I know... Oh, no, Cheeky's got a laser rifle. He's actually helpful. Cheeky Banksy Epiphanes. We're not going to save this guy. But we made a valiant effort. And that's how we can sleep at night. We might have been able to save this guy if CSM had made his shot. But he didn't. We might have been able to make it if I moved Banks into a better position, but I didn't.
Eat you.
Is that only 2 chrysalids? Or is it a split pod? I cannot be dealing with split pods of chrysalids. Not this time in the morning. Come on, what's happening? What's going on out there? Well, he's dead for a start. That's what you get for allowing yourself to be surrounded by zombies. I haven't even seen any movies and I've seen this happen so many times. Oh, hello! It is all kicking off. Alright, there was definitely something on the roof. I think it was just a zombie though. So there's definitely a chrysalid in here. 2 chrysalids there. Oh, just in the right position for a change. Rocketeer Banksy going to use his last rocket, hopefully blow the wall open so we can see the other chrysalid as well. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, that was so close to hitting that. So close to hitting Epiphanis there. But as it is, that's an excellent rocket, exactly what we wanted. Lurts can't shoot. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Lurts can grapple to the top, see what's going on up there. Garav has no shots. Did we... has it? Yeah, he now has lock and load. So he could, for example, move up to here. That probably wouldn't finish off that one. He could finish off that one.
Ammo out, dead and gone. Heading there now.
So James to take on the real big one. Reasonable.
Firepower over here.
Now we're fine for damage. I was just seeing how much we had of everything. The most powerful shot is probably Mistress. Actually, what's the other one that Mistress can see? Zombie at the back. Let us put Lurts on the top just now.
Deploying grapple.
Unless it's a zombie that's right behind this, I think we're fine on the top. I still want Lurch to jump down though.
Moving out.
Right, we have... I don't think we can be hit by this zombie, so let's concentrate on the rest.
Down.
I don't know what's going on with the frame rate here. We can save. Right, hit and run. Reload with your free thing.
Hoorah! Reloaded.
Let's save Cheeky, keep him in reserve.
Heading to that location.
CSM should do a lot of damage here. Ooh, that was not as much as I thought. So we are now in a bit of risk at being hit by this zombie. Cheeky with 82% to save it. And Cheeky hits the 1%. So we've got a zombie on the top, a zombie on the bottom. That person is probably dead. 2 zombies down below. Nah. We're running low on ammo, of course, now. 3 zombies down below. So, ironically, if we'd brought the shotgun on James and the scat laser on Epiphanis, this mission would be so easy, just so much easier. So there is a zombie on the top as well that we need to look out for, but it's going to be right there. So it's not going to be able to drop down and do anything to us. There's so many zombies still, Christ. If we can spare the fire, I'd like to throw a battle scanner this turn. Like maybe on the edge here, so gets off the edge and to the right as well. But we need to concentrate on things that can actually kill us. That's the selfish bureaucracy of M-Kom. But you know, one of these guys is a more important life than one of these guys. Alright, let's can only hit that guy. Start off with that. Good, good, good. Mistra, go have a look. This could be a waste. I might have to fall back. I'm not going to have to fall back from this guy. Do a big crit. Come on now. That's not a big crit, but that's still a big shot. Christ almighty. Right, Banksy. Save someone, and then do a little shot on this guy. It's a good little shot for you, Banksy. Just 2 HP. That's a nice little promotion you've got there, Banksy. Well done, lads. You can keep that up.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Keep moving forward. CSM isn't actually that accurate. See, 93%. I thought CSM would do far more damage on this mission, to be honest. Move up and reload. Oh no, Gob's got lock and load, and I'm just ignoring that like an idiot. Then Epiphanis, move up as well.
Headed there now.
Be sure to take the door and not the window or the massive hole in the wall. Epiphanis has multiple crit chances stacked on him. Does he not? He has aggression. And just aggression, but aggression's good enough. 70% to crit this guy. 7% to miss that guy. James needs to reload. Cheeky might have to deal with this guy. In fact, we don't have anyone to deal with this guy because Cheeky's not going to kill him. That might end up with we might end up with another dead civilian, but you know, sometimes these things are necessary when you miss your 7% shots. James.
Roger that.
He's going to rock some face the next turn.
Reloaded.
I don't think I've ever used the expression rock some face before in my life. This guy might tumble down over the edge anyway, which would be perfect. Excuse me. How did you just go through the building? It was a very nice tumble. Very gymnastic. Can gymnastic be used as an adjective? Oh, that's going to be the thumbnail. A nice zoom in on a zombie hitting someone in the face. I'll take that. That's a freebie that XCOM's given me there. Right, Mr. needs to reload anyway. Where's James? James can't get outside to a good position, so just roll him up here. You can see the slightly higher health one, so might as well take that with the scatter laser and the high crit chance. Banksy might be able to kill this guy. Oh, where's the next guy? See, you just got to keep moving along at a very sedate pace because there's no rush here.
We're green to go.
What can Gairav see? Nothing from there. We don't actually need cover, do we? Maybe I should have given him cover. Grenade could blow out the wall and let him see anyone.
Okay.
It's very important to go slowly down the pipe because it's not like we're in any hurry here, Mistra.
Ready to engage.
Epiphanis can move to here, take his hit and run shot and reload. Presumably kill it.
I need ammo. Good to go.
Banksy can start on this guy. Nice that it's a crit. Nice that you're trying, Banksy, but only 5 damage with a crit. If CSM would crit, you would see
Aye, aye.
this guy would be dead, though I don't think we can actually see him from inside. So I could try and blow open the... Actually, yeah, let's try and be cool about things, because That would give CSM and Gareth shots, and it means Cheeky couldn't fire next turn. But Cheeky's only got a laser rifle with no damage perks anyway. With Sapper, this probably would blow up the wall. Probably do a little bit of damage. We'd probably kill it this turn. That might be the last one, you never know. Of course not. That leaves Gareth to Overwatch. A guaranteed hit if this zombie comes around the corner. It's not a guaranteed hit, but it's effectively guaranteed. Oh, come on. Let's go, James the First. Na 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 na. Right there. This might be the last one.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Christ. Right, we need a battle scanner. We need battle scanner support now! And Cheeky doesn't jump into action because he needs to reload. But it is safe to move up to here.
Heading there now. Oh yeah.
So where's Mistra? And how far can he throw it? Well, he himself can run all the way up
I'm
here.
on the move. Get to the ship and keep your head down.
Get to the ship. Keep your head down. Get to the ship. Get to the ship. Fine. Battle scanner. Because there's a whole other half of the map we haven't been to yet here.
Scanning.
And there we go. Where's Lurtz? Oh, Lurtz actually has shots through that massive hole in the wall we've made. I want him to have more shots though. He can come... Yeah, he can come over here.
I'm on it, Commander.
What happens if you disabling shot a zombie? And who actually
That's
cares to
affirmative.
find out? I'll tell you who doesn't care.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't care.
Good boy,
Because
good
we've
boy.
got civilians to save. We've already lost 7.
Back in.
I'm on the launch.
We've played fairly well. We've still lost about 7 civilians. I say fairly well. We did activate the chrysalids and zombies in our first turn deliberately. We didn't know about the chrysalids. Is that just a random death? I'd like to think so. Lurtz can start this off. They can walk towards us. That one looks like the one closest to the back. Solid.
Enemy spotted.
Yep, we've spotted some enemies. I'd like to know what they're doing. Oh, there's more of them than I thought. And by more of them, I mean like one more. But we can now get Epiphanus close enough to hit and run. That's the thing with zombies, good odds no matter where you are almost. That should be far enough. Yeah,
That's
there.
affirmative.
What, concentrate on the one closest to us. Make sure James doesn't get hit next turn. I do not know what's going on with this frame rate. Hopefully the video is not just going to die because of it.
Moving out.
Maybe my hard drive is finally packing up. I will be putting my computer into a computer shop in the next few days. Next few days, I might have already done it. I'm looking to do it on Monday. This might be Monday's video. I'm not
Moving
sure.
to position.
Right, Gareth probably won't be able to see that much. Although we can all see all 3 of them. It's all a happy family down here, apart from Banksy, who's a bit useless. If Mr. could only see via squad sight, Banksy's not going to see anything. So, I mean, CSM, you take whatever shot you feel comfortable with. We might save this civilian yet. She's a housewife, mother of 2. We need to get her back to her children. Good shot, Epiphanus. He heard my domestic pleas Actually, James should have been first to kill because he does not have good odds at all. Could run and gun in. If run and gun to there, because we're pretty much guaranteed to kill all these guys.
Moving at the speed of death. Okay.
Excelente. Now everyone's hitting all their shots. It's just more, like I said at the start, it's difficult. Terror missions are difficult, but not so much for survival. It's about stopping civilian deaths, and I mostly misplayed that. You know what? For 2 damage, and probably higher odds. Lower odds, in fact. But saving the scatter laser for the next zombie. Hey! Now only one of these guys is going to die instead of both of them. And you know, we didn't save the biology students from Beijing Uni, but we saved the mother of 2, and
On the move.
you know, maybe that student might have gone on to cure cancer. But these are the hard decisions we have to make at M-Kom, and it is why I, as commander, cannot sleep at night. It's because I care. I care too much. We'll get you back to your kids, lady.
Get to the ship and keep your head down.
Keep your head down, get to the ship. We'll take care of the zombie for you. Flip it into the truck. Nah,
Kill confirmed.
that's the last one.
I'm out of firepower over
Oh
here.
God. Oh Christ. There was a death over here, was there not? There could be just a pod of zombies over there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Mister already took his shot, so we can throw Cheeky's last battle scanner. Like, can we get it over there? See anything behind here? Oh, I saw it. I saw it. That might have glitched out at the last second.
Eyes open.
It did. Beautiful. Beautiful battle scanner. Everyone else could do with reloading
We're green.
and not activating more zombies.
It's killing time. I'm ready. Смотрю внимательно.
Rock and roll.
Lock and load and automatically overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
A directional cue would be nice at this point in time. We could check down the back of this truck without a battle scanner. Nope. There's just a zombie somewhere on this map. And we just have to find it now. Oh, I want James to go hunting for it, but he needs to reload. While we're here, might as well save this person.
I got you. You're safe. Oh yeah.
If we lose no more civilians, then saving half of them,
Ясно.
Got it covered.
saving half of them would be adequate.
Roger that.
Смотрю внимательно. Roger that.
We're even overwatching Darth Lights from there, just in case. Of course, maybe still on the roof.
Overwatch.
Wouldn't that be terrible, just jumping down on Lights? Right, that battle scanner was the right idea. Now someone's died over there because there's zombies over here. Because this is long war in action.
Heading
Let's
there
go
now.
activate. And then Mister can still run away afterwards.
Hostile spotted.
There's nothing much. Oh, I know what we can do. This is the 1% dropping stick grenades that blow up lorries, that take out zombies. That wouldn't actually take out zombies though. It wouldn't be close enough to the explosion. But we're doing nothing else this round. We're doing literally nothing else. And this has to be the last pod. It's on fire. If those zombies end the turn, beside that truck, and we save a turn because of it. I am a genius. So that means if Mr. comes all the way back round here, to take the shortest possible route to Mr., they will stand beside the truck.
Good to go.
Got it.
This is advanced M-Kom thinking. Blue sky thinking. In any case, we've got a load of them on Overwatch anyway.
Иду.
Got it covered.
Oh, James could have taken a shot through that gap just there, which is the most ridiculous gap in the game. These lorries. Let's sure.
Double time. I'm on it.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Stop there. Ah. One down. We should still have a tiny bit of Overwatch left. Ah, they're not going to be close enough for the explosion. I was really looking forward to calling myself a genius and all, but not today. Not this time. Everyone hits their shots, but it doesn't even matter anymore. We didn't save that many civilians. And we didn't do a cool thing with a lorry.
Enemy is still alive.
What do you call them in America? Do you call them a truck? There we go. 2 squares off, perfect. Who do we want to train up? I don't actually care that much. Banksy is who we want to train up. Need more Rocketeers, of course. Lurtz as well. Lurtz might one-shot this guy, you never know. If not, he leaves it for Banksy. Right, let's just make sure of these shots. Sir, you're under arrest, you're coming with us. They're resisting arrest. We have to fire lasers in their face.
Запрыгался.
You know what? Why not put holo targeting on it?
Aye, aye, Commander.
Just to make sure then James can wrap up. Mr. Leader wrapped up by himself. No, CSM needs to wrap up by himself because CSM needs to get the double tap. That should be the last one.
Another day, another successful
8
operation.
out of 18, poor. And I largely agree with that. We could have played that a lot better. We could have, I say we. I like to share in the blame when something goes wrong. But if the zombies had been blown up by that car, that would have been my genius. But essentially, I shouldn't have just arbitrarily went, hey, this looks like a zombie mission, let's go activate the zombies. Because that activated the chrysalids, that let more civilians die. It meant we had to, from the very start, we were always firing. We could not spare a single turn for battle scanners. And that's why more civilians died in the fog. As it is, we took no damage. We saved 8 civilians. It could have gone far worse. If it wasn't a zombie mission, it probably would have gone far worse. Although I do like this map, the pizza map. Although, the map really doesn't matter when it's a zombie mission. Because cover doesn't matter. And concealment really doesn't matter either. It's just you need clear sight lines to the enemies. And you need to get up close. That's really all there is to it.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when everyone makes it home safely.
It is. So CSM. I'm not sure what I like going for. I mean, Danger Zone can still be very good even if you're not taking a Bullet Wizard. But I think for the increased crit chance against Cyberdiscs, against bigger mechs that are coming later, I do like Executioner. And I especially like it for the Will on Gunners. That's very unprofessional. That is an alarm going off in the background. Because I am up very early. That's my morning alarm. I've been up for like 3 hours already. Because, you know, I really wanted to play some XCOM. And record it for everyone. So Shotzi, James the First. Up to aggression. Zilch Epiphanis. Here we go. We're getting into more interesting choices now. Gunnery Sergeant, the penultimate the penultimate rank for Epiphanes. He's probably our highest ranking troop now. Sprinter is the choice, because Sprinter is amazing on everything. Unless it's a class that doesn't need mobility, in which case it's not amazing, it's still very good. Bring Him On is very good for a crit build, which Epiphanes isn't really. For a crit build, I build more with glass cannons, which get rapid fire, which get killer instinct, but Epiphanes is more of a utility, especially with hit and run and his high accuracy. We give him Sprinter, he can take more flanks. Will to Survive is very good as well, but it doesn't offer the utility, I think, of Sprinter. Viking Garav up here as well, and now here's where the Overwatch build is complete. Sentinel, 2 reaction shots during Overwatch instead of 1. This allows him to fire once, go into Overwatch, fire twice more per turn, and this is, we finally have a proper Overwatch troop ready to go. Again, Bring Him On, good for crits, extra conditioning is amazing, but Sentinel is the linchpin of the Overwatch build. Mama Bear Banksy, because I make the same Rocketeer every time, fire in the hole. So that was good. We even got some crystalline carcasses. That's always good. That is actually very good, because we'll use those to make armor out of later, to wear the skin of our enemies and threaten them and frighten them into submission. We've stopped the attack in Shenzhen.
We will be in touch, Commander.
But panic still rises in China, and they are targeting it with a vengeance at the moment. So we might lose it in time, we might not, we'll see. The one thing we have to look forward to at the moment is our thermal generator that will provide us with a whole load of sparkly new geothermic power. We can decide what to do with that in the 3 days when it comes up. And I hope it's a lovely quiet 3 days. Illyrium, 15 Illyrium for 2 scientists, I'm not going to take that at the moment. If it was engineers, it'd be a different story, but that's quite a lot of Illyrium for a deal, I think. If it was money, it might even be a different story, but not that much for scientists, not now. Oh. Oh. So I was expecting the next Terror mission at like mission 40, and it's mission 30 and 31. 2 Terror missions in a row, 2 different continents. This one we could leave if it really came to it. We don't get anything out of it. All that would happen is that Brazil would leave. Panic wouldn't go up in Argentina. Panic's already as high as it gets. Let's see who we have. Because I know we don't really have our top guys. We've got Magical Trevor. I want to save Magical Trevor for a covert op if possible. How close is everyone? Terror missions are the one mission timer I know. You've got 24 hours to respond to a terror mission before it goes away. We could maybe wait for Nero. That would be really pushing it. Ooh, Tolk. We're definitely waiting for Tolk. So let's scan on for Tolk. Maybe Nero. Scan on. Oh Christ. So above Germany, a medium at high altitude, this is probably a satellite hunter. So we do need to deal with this. Let us go with... Our best guy is out as well. So let's go with our only other guy with a laser cannon.
We have eyes on the bandits.
Go and up him. Go and stick it up him.
Approaching target now.
Look at how much damage it's doing. It's doing nothing. Even the laser cannon.
Contact lost.
That's a good amount of damage. We need to do a little bit more to do half damage and potentially put it off its mission.
Detected.
Bangs out.
Oh, come on. That is exactly half
lost the
damage.
bubble.
Do we go again?
Contact detected.
Go Stingray just to see how much damage the missiles do. I'm curious.
Engaging bogey.
Hopefully we can get like 1 hit on this.
No joy here.
There we go, that's more than half damage. We'll just have to see if it still shoots down the satellite.
Thermal
It doesn't.
generator online.
Thermal generator is online. Now's not the time. Tolk is here. Scan on for Nero. Nero, yes. Right, I'm a lot more confident about this now. Roadway, we've got Ninja Colt back as a sniper. Feeling good about this. Let's put a team together. I've decided we're better off safe than sorry. I did in the end choose to bring Tech Sergeant Caper Magical Trevor. And indeed, again, it's just all our best troops. Constantly all our best troops. We've got a large fatigue spiral. Although, see these injuries are about to come down. Garbone during RSOCs, 2 Rocketeers and Assault will be back in business. Fatigue's coming down as well. If we can get some easier missions after this where we can train up a few new guys, I'd like to train up a new medic, that'll be Anarch. Train up a new infantry in Ratmanege. Train up just a few more new guys. Train up bros as well for the snapshot sniper. But if we get all these back-to-back missions, there's just nothing we can do about it. Again, taking a laser rifle on Magical Trevor rather than a ballistic shotgun. The shotgun's going, the laser shotgun's going to Nero because it doesn't have that larger amount of aim. Shamed is taking the auto laser, not the LMG, because we need to move fast potentially. Although no roadway, I don't really know. I'd rather have more direct damage dealing with Shamed than... And he needs to hit to apply Shredder to things more often now. So that's why he's got that. We've got Mello along. Mello's got the Kestrel armor, the grappling hook. I think that's the grappling hook on the Risk. It looks quite cool. I've never actually noticed that before. Just in case it's, you know, one of the roadways where you can grapple about and Mello can get into some kind of dodgy position to get a good flank on. Stuff like that. So it's just a standard loadout with all our best troops. We've got Solas bringing battle scanners, Ardus bringing battle scanners. Leaving the battle scanners to our guys who can throw them further. So I'm pretty pleased with what we've been able to cobble together for this roadway without fatiguing people, so let us roll on and see which roadway it is. I know which roadway I'm hoping it's not. It's the wide open one with no cover at the start. But that's the only roadway I can think of that we haven't done yet.
We have visual on the mission site.
So it's got to be
Setting
this
down.
one.
Brazilian
I'm not
authorities
sure,
have
actually.
requested our help, so that's where we're going next.
Is this actually, could this be the worst one? Could this be
Reports continue to indicate
Street
alien
Hurricane?
activity taking place within a
Street
major
Hurricane's
city.
even
If the
straight.
aliens are
Oh,
targeting
Christ.
civilians, panic is going to spread unchecked.
If this is the map I think it is, it's a map that's known as Street Hurricane, and it is known throughout the XCOM community as the worst map to play. So join us next time for Operation Brutal Thorn, and you know we can see what's up next time.